it's very, very convenient for you as a 42-year-old woman to come and talk about a young mom's dirty apartment. How untidy, how dirty it is. But how about your dirty mouth? You're sitting on live video, doing a video about someone else's. If you think it was that easy to have a house cleaned, especially when there is a marital crisis, how easy should it have been for you to have your mouth wiped at least? Maybe it's not easy. I would expect that it should be easier to have your mouth wiped, saliva gathering in your mouth, because you're doing so many videos about these people that you forget to deal with your own personal hygiene, and you're going to worry about another person's hygiene. We are talking about a dirty house, if the house was dirty. How about personal, your own, something on your body? You're talking about another woman's house, calling her husband to go and take care of that. How many people have called your husband to teach you, or to get someone, to get a lady to teach you how to present yourself in public, to at least look decent? You find it maybe difficult. You can even take care of your own mouth or how you look hygienically, but you can talk about how dirty another woman's house is. How about how dirty your house is? And I saw this caption the other day. Someone wrote, all the Okaegbe and in-laws of Korra and Justin, hope I remember to bath today. Truth of the matter is, many of these bloggers, they don't even bath. They don't take their bath. I would not be surprised that this blogger did not even shower, because she did so many videos yesterday, just from one live video to another live video to another. I'm sure she probably didn't even wash in between her legs, but I don't know, because I don't live with this blogger, so I wouldn't know. But it is always easier for people to point out another person's flaws and they don't look at theirs. Yeah. Now, I have recently told you guys or I have shared my personal experience when I had my baby 4 years ago, that when I put to bed, I did not clean the house or cook in 3 weeks. In fact, I did not even cook in 2 months. Let me just put it that way. But I was tired for 3 weeks. 3 weeks straight, I was not cooking or cleaning. Thank God, at least I still have a partner who was helping me out with all those things. Women are different. So when you see a mom who is going through something and still trying to adjust to her new life, you want to do a video about that, which is fine, but you are already 42 and you have not even adjusted fully to your own life that you have been living all these years as a mom of 3 boys. You don't even know how to take care of how you look, but you want to talk about how another woman who is in a new situation, how she is coping, she is learning to cope. And I don't know why it should be a blogger now that should be telling a man what or how to take care of his estranged wife. You want to say, okay, I'm helping women in distress, but so far this blogger has been helping a man in distress. I don't see any help going to Korra from this blogger. I see more help going to Justin. So it's more like helping men in distress. And this blogger also said, why should we all leave Justin? He's also someone's son. God forbid, I have 3 boys of my own. I have 3 sons, so we cannot just abandon him. He's also somebody's son, helping men in distress. Yeah, it's all fine, but at least let us know. Okay. Let me just show you a few. I think you guys have seen. And this blogger, you guys need to bathe. You need to take care of yourself. She was, I think, like, this is something that happens all the time to her. She coughs and all of that. You guys should take care of yourselves before. Look, you can blog what you want to blog. You can, but when you start feeling like you are better than other people, you know better, you know how to do better, you know how to advise people on what to do and how to do it, but you haven't even finished dealing with your own personal problems, then there is a problem. And this blogger, what also made it very worrisome for me to feel like, okay, now we have to do this video, was this blogger said categorically, like, Korra is making money from this, so I am also going to make money. I have realized that when I just write posts, those posts don't make money. But when I do a video like this, I just put on my live and all of you come here, I am making money. Are you so hungry? Are you so desperate to make social media money off of someone going through something? I know it's trending and nobody should even say, oh, nobody should talk about it. People should talk about it. When you sit down there and say that, yes, me too, I go make money now. And she even played Korra's voice when Korra was saying that this is not, this is not fun for Korra. She's not doing it for fun. She's doing it because she has to do it. But you are doing it because you have to make money. Maybe to support your husband, it's fine and all of that. At least be considerate, be human. You're a woman. You claim to be helping women in distress. But your own focus is, let me also make money. After all, the person going through it is making money. If Korra chooses to monetize her own predicament, it's not your predicament. So if she says, I want to make money of what I'm going through, and you sit there and say, after all, Korra is making money, so me also, I should make money. You boldly sit there as a woman, a 42-year-old woman, to do that. It's a bit disturbing. And at the end of the day, you're doing it just pretentiously, just the same way I analyzed the other KO family the other day, that you're doing it and you're making, we know why you're doing it, but you're doing it and pretending it's because you love this person. And this blogger I'm talking about today did that video yesterday and was pretending that she was doing it because she cared about Korra. Like, oh, please go and help Korra. She cannot do it alone. Madam, Korra is not going to be the only single mother in the world. There are single mothers. So other single mothers who do it alone, how are they doing it? Are they not women like Korra? Is Korra not a woman like those single mothers out there? Are you calling all their husbands to go and help their exes, so go and help them? Oh, Korra can learn. She will learn. I was giving you guys an instance the other day. There are so many women who know how to cook better than me. That doesn't mean they are better moms than me. That doesn't mean I'm a bad mom, that I cannot cook as well as they can cook. I can learn. But it's not for you or for anybody to now be telling my husband, oh, go and get someone to teach her how to cook. You have your own problems and issues in your home that nobody's calling your husband to go and tell people, or to tell him to take care of for you. It's your union. It's your partnership with your husband. Both of you know what you're going through. Right now, we don't even know the agreements that Korra and Justin have made between them ever since the breakup. We don't know if Korra told him, look, I don't need anything from you. I don't want you to help me. I don't want any assistance. You can come here and see your kids, but I don't need you to wash anything or pick anything. I will take care of myself and my kids. Maybe she did that. So who are you now as a blogger? So it becomes confusing when you say you're a blogger, and then you're a counselor, and then you're a therapist, and you are going hard against Korra, telling her she's about to lose her marriage, she's not a good woman, she's not a good wife, she doesn't love him, she's taking advantage of him after everything she has done. So which one are you? If you want to be helping her in distress, help her. If you want to be helping the man, help him. If you want to help their marriage to work, help the both of them. Another thing this blogger said yesterday, when someone commented like, oh, you didn't tag Korra. And she was like, no, I no longer tag Korra in my post. I was like, oh, but you tag the man in your post. So now it's the man you care about. She said, no, I no longer tag Korra in my post. What do you have against Korra personally? So it now looks like a personal thing you have against the girl. And you might really have something against her. You might think, oh, she's such a terrible woman. But for you to even say that publicly, no, I no longer tag her. So there should be a reason why you no longer tag her. She didn't mention the reason. It could be that Korra blocked her, that she cannot tag her, or I don't know, but she said yesterday, I no longer tag Korra. So now she's only tagging the man. Now she's showing that she cares about the man. Even saying something like, I know you're hurting right now. Oh, so he is hurting and she is not, because she's not talking, because she's not crying on live video, because she's dealing with it privately. She's not hurting. Oh, doctor, I know you're hurting right now, but please, Do you understand? That is corny. People can make money off of videos and off of stories online, but let us be at least considerate. This looks desperate. Like I said, this woman is hustling for Justin's attention for whichever personal reasons she might have. And it's okay if you want to hustle for an interview or for a man to notice you and maybe come to you for help, or I don't know. But this already shows that you are emotionally immature. I already said it, I think the other day I did an analysis. You don't even know how to take care of a marital problem. When two people are going through something, your focus should not be let them separate, let them go their separate ways. And this woman did a video the other day, this blogger, and she was saying that what Korra, or she insinuated that what Korra is going through is not postpartum depression. And her argument was that people don't experience postpartum depression immediately after birth. It comes after a while. And I was like, you're so ignorant. Postpartum depression can even start within the first and second day after you put to bed. It can start the same day. It can start maybe the next day or the day after. It doesn't have to start 4 weeks later. What is the postpartum period? It's between when you put to bed and 6 weeks after. That is your postpartum period. And depression can kick in the first day. But this woman was saying, no, this is not depression. Like, madam. Another thing I noticed about this blogger is that she doesn't even know, she hasn't done her homework about this couple that she has carried on her head. Like I said, she's not the only one blogging. This couple, I have talked about them in my videos. I have analyzed a few things that I noticed. Other bloggers have blogged them. It is fine to blog and report what you see. But when you say you're blogging and you're also taking things personal, people will also come and analyze and criticize, and everything like that should be perfectly fine. Now, this blogger did that video yesterday, and it showed me that this blogger doesn't even know about this couple. For example, they were talking about her educational background. Some people were saying she graduated from the University of Lagos business admin, I think people were saying. And this blogger was arguing that no, Korra did not graduate. You people should go to Google and read her biography. It is on Google. Go there and read it. There is nothing on the internet. She said it clearly and plainly. You're so ignorant. So ignorant. At least when you don't know something fully, you can say, oh, I don't think it's on the internet. At least you be careful with your words. You don't just say it boldly and authoritatively, like it's on there is nothing on the internet about Korra going to university. That's what this blogger said yesterday. And I'm like, okay. Okay. What she then said after then just showed me that this lady herself hadn't even gone on the internet to search. Because later she said, look at her. She was showing screenshots of something someone sent to her. Korra's biography. Someone sent it to her. And she said, look at her biography in my phone. Look at it. Now here I did when they send her, when they post in biography. So other people have to search for Korra's biography, send it to you before you can read something little about her. They talked about her secondary school, but the thing they sent you, there was nothing about university. But you did do your own research. If you're a good blogger, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. If you are a good blogger, which I know you are not, you would have done your own research, and it should have reflected in the things you were saying and how you were saying it. But for you to say, oh, they sent me her biography. Wow, you didn't even research her biography. Either you don't know how to use Google, or you don't know how to read. Because when I did my research about Korra, one of the first things I saw about her was that she attended the University of Lagos. I can't remember the course. I think it's business admin or something like that, or business education. And she did pageants there. She won Miss Moremi Hall, something like that, because they have like halls in the where they stay there. Yeah. Now she won 2 pageants there, or she participated. She won the first one in 2009, and she participated in another one. She went to university. According to Google, according to what you search and everything, she graduated. I cannot say okay she graduated because people can write on Google. She does. This blogger doesn't even know how Google works. I'm not even going to go into that, but it is quite disturbing to just see a woman doing this to another woman in the name of a care, or in the name of I'm blogging, or in the name of me also I have to make money. I think it's a good time. I don't know if I've shown you all the rest of the pictures. So, madam, before you talk about a young 27-year-old mom having a dirty house, you should know that it's not easy. If it's not easy for you to wipe your mouth when you are talking about that mom, you should know that it cannot be that easy for that mom to also multitask and do all those things and clean, and her house is perfect, shining, and you know what I mean? Especially now that we know that this is a new situation for her that she has to adjust to, she has to get used to, she has to learn new things. Give her time. The man just left the house like a week ago. Her baby is 2 weeks old. Give her time. Stop tagging the man to come. Okay, let me not say stop. You can do whatever you want. You're an adult. You're 42. You can tag him or a care, but we can also talk about that you will be the one now. Now suddenly you are the counselor telling them telling him how to go and take care of his wife. Have you considered what she wants? What Korra wants? Do you know if Korra needs him to take care of a cleaner for her? She's not a baby at the end of the day. She has 2 babies. So I think it's a bit out of place to be the one to now say, okay, let me come and tell the man to go and do something about this. How about consider what the woman wants? Maybe she doesn't want it. Consider that. Don't force the man to go and do that in the name of advising him. Consider what the woman wants. And I said it before. As long as Korra hasn't come out to speak, we should be careful. We can blog. Yes, we can. When she does a new video, yes, we can say something about it. But let's be a bit more careful, a bit more sensitive with the things we say, with the things we do. Because at the end of the day, she's human. She has blood flowing through her veins. Let us put aside maybe the personal dislikes we have of her. Oh, we don't like her or whatsoever. Let us be at least a bit considerate. I'm not saying stop blogging. No, I'm not saying stop talking about her. No, because I think she needs people to talk about her. I said it before. But let's be a bit more reasonable. That's all I am asking. And so I'm going to talk also a bit more about this blogger. Of course, we know her, or some people, maybe not all of you watching this video right now, but some people at least know her. And she used to have this friend that their friendship went wrong. And I remember I would watch that friend. I won't mention her name as well. And that friend would say, oh, this blogger, she would mention her name, of course. She would say, this blogger doesn't like marriages. She doesn't like people being married. When people go to her for marital advice, she would be pushing for them to separate. She would be pushing for them to go their separate ways and be happy, telling them your happiness matters more than staying with a man that makes you unhappy. She hardly looks at, okay, so what exactly is the problem? So how can you better the situation? What can you do? It's not about what you come and tell me your husband is doing to you. I should also look at what are you doing to your husband, because it goes both ways. It's not what someone just comes and tells you that is the truth. There are always more than 2 sides to a story. So as long as, or as far as you have not listened to or heard the other side of the story, be very careful how you advise. And when you rush to advise that woman to leave her husband, you're not a good counselor. You will not. You don't know how to even address a boyfriend and girlfriend matter. How much more a husband and wife matter? The first solution you come up with is not divorce. It's not separation. And when this former friend would say these things that, like, oh, this lady, whenever people go to her, she's pushing for, leave the man, leave the man, leave the man. But when I listen to that her former friend, when someone complains to her about the husband, she will be asking critical questions. She will be saying, okay, there can be a solution. It's not a problem that cannot be solved. That one is looking for, like, okay, which way can we still solve it? Is there domestic violence? Are we talking about domestic violence, or just my husband doesn't buy me hair? All my other mates, they look good and I don't look good. So I'm suffering. So I have to leave. No, that means you are emotionally immature and incompetent to deal with or to treat or to advise or to counsel people going through marital issues, because you will be breaking homes, you will be breaking marriages. And lastly, before I round off the video and start to read your comments, someone was commenting on her video last night saying, oh, you're here blogging and talking about Korra, but they've settled. The man has gone back home to his wife. They are now together. The person, of course, was lying or just teasing her. I think teasing her or just trying to throw her off balance, because she wasn't adding up. She wasn't making sense. She sat there for over an hour, rambling off and saying things that a 17-year-old girl should not even be saying. How much more a 42-year-old woman in the name of blogging? This is embarrassing to see that you can really stoop this low, all in the name of make me to make money. Let me also hustle and make money online, social media money, like in this manner. Do you understand? Oh, okay. So that person was commenting like, oh, they are back together. They are now together. They are doing a video together. Justin, and and immediately she read those comments, her countenance fell. I could see it. It was clear. Her countenance changed. Her face kind of like, she was like, oh, they are together. I'm happy for them. Oh, if they are together, then I'm happy. Oh, it was just so clear. It was just so clear that if these two people should really come back together, she's just gonna think. Well, I shouldn't talk about what she's gonna think, because I don't know what is going on in her mind. But the excitement with which she was blogging about them kind of like switched from, oh my God, I'm sitting here trying to advise him to do this, and now I'm hearing that they're together. And she started picking her phone, trying to look for the video of them together. Where are they? On which page? Which page are they together? I'm happy for them. Oh, there was no happiness there. Okay. Now, I think I should read comments. Okay, let me just show you the rest of the videos, because I was watching the video and I couldn't stop staring. Presenters, this is not only for this blogger. Presenters, please, you guys, take care of how you look. Be presentable a bit. When you talk too much, sorry, I'm giggling. When you talk too much, this happens to you. This is a sign of, I'm talking too much. I've done too much today already. Maybe put a small mirror beside you. Try and take care of yourself. You can have saliva collecting on your lips like this. And you're talking about hygiene. And that is why I'm bringing up these pictures. It is not, again, just in case you just joined, this is not to bully. It matches the context of this video. We're talking about hygiene. A blogger talking about another person's hygiene, but her own hygiene is found wanting. Yes? So before we try to remove the speck from another person's eyes, let us please take care of the log in our own eyes. Saliva clogging and collecting everywhere. You cannot wipe it. Just take a wet wipe it off. But you're talking about another person getting a cleaner. How many single mothers have cleaners coming to clean their house? That Korra's own has to be special, that her ex or the man she's going through something with has to send a cleaner to her. Over Sabi again. So you guys understand. And I saw this blogger, we're talking about hygiene now. I saw this blogger the other day. She sat down the other day, pinching her pimples. I don't know if those are pimples or if those are bumps from mustache, or I don't know, that the beards. I don't know what it is. Pinching it, and blood was coming out, and she was dabbing it with a toiletry or tissue the other day. And it's just nasty. Nobody called your husband to say, oh, this husband, oh, come and see your wife, oh, let her know how to take care of herself in public. Nobody, because people know that people are grown to know how to take care of themselves, whether conflict or not. So it's just what is wrong is wrong. So if you can sit down conveniently to advise another woman, be sure that people will also sit down conveniently to analyze your own flaws. Because you doing it is exposing yourself. And I always say to you guys, like when I analyze, that is why I would never like really address anyone talking about my analysis. I would never do it because as long as I am analyzing, I should expect to get some fire back. So for me to now come back to say, oh, you insulted me, I want to insult you back, that means I don't know what I am doing. Or a commenter tells me, bless you, you're talking rubbish, then I want to insult you or block you. That means I don't know what I am doing. I don't know what being an analyst is all about. I'm taking it personal. I'm not being professional about it. And that is what this blogger, and not only her, a lot of presenters do it. They insult commenters that write things that they don't like, they block them off and all of that. But if you are criticizing someone, you should be open to criticism. This lady cannot take the heat, but she can give the heat to a woman who just put to bed 2 weeks ago. If you guys want to hustle so badly to make money, you guys should get an extra job by the side. And this lady claims that she's working, she has a job, and they work. She goes like once in 3 weeks, once in a month. And when she goes, everybody has to know, the whole world has to know that she's working. And there are so many women out there, strong black women and white women also, who go to work every single day, wake up 5 a.m., do what they got